On today's episode, I'm repairing the frame of a new Suburban.
Everything I get, I'm work. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't just talking about it. I stay putting in that work. Everything I get, I'm work. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't just talking about it. I stay putting in that work. I'm up in the morning like 5 in the morning, I'm already on. So when you just getting out of the blocks, boy, I'm rounding the corner. This ain't a persona, I do this for real. I'm hungry, success is the dinner, and greatness will come with the meals. Boy, I said come with the meals. Mean I get money to blow. Mean I get watches and diamonds and that's in my pocket and plenty more just for the show. Just so you know, I ain't get put on board, I just put on hard for my fam. Made the decision, I wasn't satisfied how I was living, so I got on mine and then bam, like a light just came on. Turn up the focus and the business with a different approach. When I was out on the field, nobody around me to coach. I had to feel a lot of times, but it allowed me to grow. So now I'm on my cruising like was never before. Had some time for tribulations, now I'm ready to blow. Well, I'm coming out the bitch and now I'm ready to go. Get whoever, but it still won't ever give it the love. Still won't ever give it the lows. Cause I'm a light up on the hill and it's better like roaches on the line. Everything I'm talking about roaches, I'm a get away because I'm living in the moment.
Alright, I'm going to send this one over to Josh to finish up the fill work on it and get it primed up. What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 97 of Inside the Body Shop. I'm running late tonight. I'm trying to get this episode together. I was building some shelves down in my basement, trying to build a huge shelf section to put a bunch of crap on. So a little late on this episode, but I'm getting it together. So first thing this morning, when I got to the shop, I had the Honda Civic I've been working on for a few days now, quite a few days now. It was a hard hit. Getting it all together. If you missed any of this this repair, be sure to go watch the last 3 or 4 episodes. I've been working on this job on and off. So be sure to go check that out if you're interested in seeing the whole process of this car. But I was finishing it up today. I had mainly my seam seal work. I had welded it all together yesterday. Had seam sealing, and I got it in fill, and I sent it over to Josh to do the fill work on, so I could dive into the next one. And then I had a Suburban hit in the back, hit in the left rear corner, and it looked like the frame might have been tweaked a little bit, but I wasn't for sure. So I put it on the frame rack, measured it. Come to find out, before I put it in clamps, I measured it just because setting up truck clamps on a full frame vehicle is a hassle. So I wanted to see if it was off before I put it in clamps. Turned out it was off, so I had to put it in clamps in order to pull the back section of that frame and get it right where it's supposed to be. And I'll walk you guys through how I measured it and how I went about that later in this episode. So be sure to stay tuned. And but that was my day today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you do, be sure to click that share button. It really helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you guys. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Check out my day. And I'm going to dive into the next one, which is the Suburban 2017, I believe it is. I got hit right in this corner. Got some repair work down the quarter panel, but first I'm going to measure the frame. It took a little bit of a hit here. I don't think the frame's, but I want to check it, make sure it's all right, make sure I don't need to move it around. This rail actually might be moved over here. I'm going to measure it and see, then I'll know for sure. Alright, well, it turns out this frame is off a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in clamps. I got to put it in full frame clamps, which are a little different setup than the traditional car. So, but it shows me exactly how to put the clamps together right here, and I'm going to go ahead and get that all set up and make some pulls on it. All right, I got my width looking good. Now I'm gonna do a down pull. I need to bring this rail down a little bit, and I gotta bring that one up just a little bit. I'm gonna do that at the same time here. Now, this isn't always the best way to do this. You have to be careful, but I'm not pulling very hard right now. As I pull down on this, it's going to put upward pressure on that, and hopefully it'll even them out just right. I just got to stand back from that, make sure that doesn't kick out on me, but like I said, I'm not pulling super hard. I'm only trying to get about 5 millimeters out of it. All right, let's see what we got now. I bet it's pretty close. We got a few millimeters out of it. I'm gonna try to get a little more. Need about 3 more now. All right, this one measures out perfectly now. So the next thing, I'm gonna make sure my reinforcement bar slides inside both sides of the frame. Make sure that fits on there correctly, and then I will start my repairs on the body of the car. Alright, the reinforcement bar fits good, so onto this quarter panel. I had to weld a tab on this right here. There's no access from the inside, and it's, in order to get this to come out, I had to put a tab on there in order to pull on it. So I'm gonna do that right now. Make sure we get a straight pull. All right, I got this one back on its feet. It's just about ready for primer. I'm gonna do that in the morning. That is a wrap for the day.